baby girl. No, I'm not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. She always thinks we're going somewhere. Every time I get up. I think it's safe to say that I'm not the only person that's dealt with loneliness and self-pity, especially in a time when you're actually alone. This is a scenario I've dealt with time and time again. I've had to travel a lot in the past for my work, and outside of my work and my prime objective there, I would tend to be by myself and slowly but surely start feeling sorry for me. Until I found this one thing that fires my curiosity, occupies my mind in a positive way, just puts me out into the world, making me want to explore instead of sitting around thinking about myself. Deep down, I draw energy from people. A pattern started developing where I would be away from everyone I knew, in the middle of who knows where, and slowly the walls would cave in upon me. The cunning predator that's self-pity and gloom would make his way into my consciousness, often robbing me of hope and a proper perspective of life. Being so focused on whatever job was at hand, I'd do nothing besides work, sleep, eat, and repeat. There was even one time, years ago, that I got damn near suicidal due to my own perceived aloneness. No motivation to do anything outside of my mundane schedule. No drive to go do anything by myself. Then, a few years back, I had the opportunity to go and do work for a global support community. While I knew it would be another case of me being away from my tribe, I was also very aware that it was a great opportunity. On this project, there were a few team members that would be working together, one of which was a kind older man from Texas named Danny. Danny and I happened to stay at the same hotel, so we became pretty good acquaintances. One day, Danny asked me if I had ever flown a drone. A few days later at the hotel, Danny revealed to me that he had a drone. I agreed to go on a flight with him, and as you would imagine, I loved it. Not even 8 hours after that initial flight, I found myself dropping $1,000 at Best Buy on my very first drone. I still stand by the opinion that it was worth every penny.
Yeah, in the front row, kicking back old school tracks like damn. Can't get enough of this more like I don't even know where I am. Ooh, baby, get hyped to the beat, let's go, cause this is our jam. This is our jam. Let's go.
Now that I had this drone, I began spending my free time flying, learning to operate the camera, and eventually editing footage that I would get. I knew nothing of video editing, but since I had played music and recorded so much of my life, video editing just made sense to me. At that time, I was blessed enough to be stationed on the coast of Georgia, which is so beautiful. After spending a few months flying and filming everywhere I could close by, I began to realize that there were so many amazing places near me, within just a couple of hours. And that's where it all started. A healthy focus, a distraction from my self-induced drudgery. But not only that, I had stumbled upon a catalyst for exploration, something that nourished my creative hunger. Satisfaction, pure and simple. After a few years of flying drones, I eventually got deeper and deeper into all types of video. Getting real cameras and actually learning how to use real cameras, not just in automatic mode, and literally spending hundreds of hours learning and experimenting. I knew nothing, and since then I have built my own media creation business. I don't do it full time, which I'm fine with, but I do just enough client work to keep it interesting and to be able to afford more camera gear. What I've learned in the last few years on this journey is that I get such deep satisfaction from doing video projects, but infinitely more when I'm doing something for myself. Hardly a day goes by that I'm not deep in thought about what the next shot, video, or concept is going to be for my next YouTube creation. Over the last few years, the basic drive to capture amazing footage has pushed me to travel to places that I'd likely never go otherwise. With the primary mission of getting the shot, I have been given the opportunity to see so much. One beautiful thing is that a lot can and does happen between the time when you decide to take the journey and when you actually get that shot. Knowledge of new places and people are gleaned. Other unplanned sites are discovered. And best of all, new relationships with people like myself, or not like myself, are forged. These electronic devices aren't just digital media collectors. For me, they also serve as time machines, teleportation devices, treasure maps, and even relationship builders. This has taken forever to finish this video. I've had so many software setbacks, hardware setbacks, and it's been a really busy few months. But here you have it. I hope that this video might inspire some of you guys to get out there and seek out something that might be your next passion. I was always that person who didn't really care about a lot, wasn't interested in a lot of things, and I still can be. So that's why videography is so important to me. I discovered it on a whim, and it makes my life so much richer and so much more enjoyable. And it's great. It's great. And I'd like that for you too. So, Happy New Year's. See you guys next year.